Hello, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at Fairy Tale 496. A relatively simple chapter with a brilliant setup at the end. It kind of answered a question that a lot of people assumed was going to happen, but it was a question that was asked subconsciously by a lot of people, and the idea was, with the return of these dead folk, the people that were defeated and killed, are they going to be as strong as they used to be? The answer is flat out no. The reason we know this is because GIldarts at the beginning of the story and this chapter and the end of this chapter says the exact same thing. He wished he was at his full power, the enemy. So what he basically says is, he goes, I can see that you are a force to be reckoned with, but I can't sense any living energy from you. You would have been a force to be reckoned with, but now you're just pretty much child's play. So effectively what he's saying is, when he was alive, he was something to be worried about, like a force, something to be you'd have to deal with at some point. But now that he's dead, he's not that. And by extension, that also kind of extends to Wally and Bradman. So at the beginning of the chapter, there's a little funny scene between Kana and GIldarts, mainly because GIldarts makes it that way. It's always good to see GIldarts and everyone gets excited. And then pretty much the rest of it is very much set up, if I'm honest. So basically there's a little bit about Romeo being scared, perfectly understandable. Bit backwards for him, considering that he, in the time when the strong members of Tenrojima disappeared, he started standing up and doing something, but he is still a boy. He isn't as strong as he can be or will be at the end of the series. Also, he's nowhere near, your Greys, your Lucy maybe, but Erza, GIldarts, he's nowhere near them type of people. So of course he's gonna be scared, and that's perfectly normal for a kid of his age. He gets reassured by Wendy, and that really much doesn't happen with that. It's just that. It's just a little, I don't know if it's filler or a point for later on or something, but it's just what it is. Then the rest of the chapter, like I said, is set up. So Elfman goes against Agil, Samboy, who's been brought back after being defeated. And he gets the help of Lysana because he's going to get put in a sinkhole. Jacob versus Mary Jane. That was cool because Mary Jane's like, oh, sorry. And he's like, oh my god, disgusting, they're vulgar. And because that's his quirk, he can't see nakedness, I guess, Mr. Assassin. And then we see Wal Ich and Bradman enter the fray, and Rogue and Minerva get involved as well. There's a little scene in there that I found funny, and it was Angel getting all excited on the idea that they're a guild but they're helping other people out, and Minerva's like, who's this? And Yukino's like, oh, I'll explain later. Basically what happens is Yukino and Angel, her sister, Serena, are going to look for Nightheart. So it's important to bear in mind something here. If you look at the combatants of this chapter, it's basically all the losers. Every single one of them has lost at some point. I mean, at the Spriggan 12, I mean. So, we've got Serena lost to Actologia. Agil lost to Erza and Visca, I think her name is, the girl who shoots the gun, the cannon. Her. Jacob lost to Natsu. Bradman lost to Gajil, which I thought Rogue was the perfect kind of substitute for that, because he looked up to him. And then we get Wal Ich versus Minerva, which isn't really like a substitution, because he lost to Wally lost to Laxus. But here's the thing, he uses his Wally uses his rockets, and Minerva has a perfect space magic to combat that, so it's a good matchup there. So that part's kicking off, that's all well and good. With the culmination of the ending of the GIldarts versus, I forget his name now, God Serena, sorry. with that, to be fair, it was pretty much what I thought, but the end move Empyrean was amazing. It just blew him away. It was literally like a big ass cannon, and it set him on his ass, and it was pretty much because he wasn't as strong as he's meant to be. And that's mainly because of the weakness of 9 Heart. 9 Heart couldn't emulate the true capabilities of God Serena. With that being said, we don't get to see the true capability of GIldarts. By the end of it, they are looking to move forward, and like I said, all the other battles are really they're all kind of put into place. The ending I did miss originally. I had to reread it a couple of times. They call him the Icy Mage, the Ice Mage. INVEL, perfect weakness for Natsu, right? Who do you think is going to step up and fight him? Will it be GIldarts again, or will it be Grey's time to shine? So relatively simple chapter, very much a setup chapter. The Ice Mage, INVEL is a chapter name for the next one, I believe. So it's going to be centric around that. We'll have to see how that goes. Who's going to step up and fight him? I cannot wait to see, but for now he's just been watching the battle from afar. Anyway, that's enough for me today. Hope you enjoyed the chapter. Hope you enjoyed the review. It's relatively early compared to normal, like I said in my other video. If you haven't seen it, 7 Deadly Sins, check it out. I'm off work today, and that's why I'm doing the video early. Hope you enjoy. See you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.